What is up? What is up? Welcome in, everybody. Cat in the Hat, Saturday night. Got a lot to talk about. There's a lot of stuff going on. World twirling around the world of the Miami Dolphins. Plus, we're heading into week 7, right? Week 7. It's Saturday night. We rolling up. We got the Discord open. Free for anybody to join. Come on up. Let's talk about it. You got a game that you want to talk about for tomorrow? Let's talk about it. You want to talk about the Miami Dolphins? Let's talk about it. You want to talk about your fantasy lineup? Got any questions that you're just kind of not so sure about? Hop on up here. Let's talk about it. This is an open mic night for everybody. Subscribe. So go ahead, if you're already in our universe, hit that link. Jump on up here. Waffles will be joining us shortly. Cat in the Hat will be here all night. Maybe my daughter will roll through. Maybe the wifey will show up. We could talk about it, because we got a lot to talk about, especially us Doll fans, right? Because there's a lot of rumors swirling around right now with Jaylen Waddle possibly getting traded. Teams are popping up in the woodworks, from out of the woodworks, talking about they want to get them some Jaylen Waddle. Some Jaylen Waddle. I don't blame them. One of those teams was the New York Giants. I saw an article the other day talking about Jackson Dart and Jaylen Waddle were FaceTiming each other. I don't know how accurate that was, but yeah. More likely to be traded, Waddle or A-Chain? Well, if you take a look around the league, the more needed position right now, I think, would probably be A-Chain. He's definitely a more useful player. But there are also receivers needed around the league. Like I was saying, the New York Giants, there has been articles out. The New York Giants seem to have a lot of interest in getting Jaylen Waddle. I'm hearing more buzz on Jaylen Waddle right now than I am A-Chain. Out of the two, I would rather keep A-Chain because he is more of a versatile, but I think A-Chain is more of a valuable piece, and I think we can get more for A-Chain. But if Jaylen Waddle is showing concern that he wants out, it's only going to get worse for the Miami Dolphins. We've seen what players do once they decide that they want to leave. They make it hard for the organization. I mean, honestly, depending on who it is and depending on the conditions, A-Chain is worth a first rounder. And you can make it a conditional first rounder, but A-Chain is definitely worth a first rounder for sure, because he's such a versatile player. You're not just getting a running back when you get A-Chain, you're getting yourself a viable receiver as well. And as far as Waddle goes, I mean, he's a few years into the league. He has a few injuries in him, but he has very consistent numbers. He could easily go to a team, especially a team like the Giants, and become a number one, at least until Malik Neighbors gets back, and then he'll slide back into that number 2 role over there. But that would be a good 1-2 punch for the Giants. And if the Dolphins were smart, maybe they could slide a 2 out of it. But like I really don't see them offering anything higher than a 3, to be honest. Although his value is there, like, but the injuries kind of hurt him. But I think the production helps in a sense there as well. Hold on.
Don't agree with it? That's too bad.
Like and subscribe anyways.
Like and subscribe anyways.
Anyways, it's an open mic. If y'all want to hop up here on the Discord, you can go ahead, head over to our profile, smash that subscribe button while you're there, and then in the links you can find a link to our Discord. You can hop right up here. You can join the conversation. Can express your feelings towards the Miami Dolphins. I mean, honestly, where we're at right now, it's probably what we need to do, right? We need to fire some coaches, like a majority of the coaches, especially any coach that's probably been here longer than 3 years. I would say get rid of them. Get rid of a few of our key valuable pieces. Gather up some draft picks. And hopefully they in the process they get rid of Greer too. I don't know if that's what's going to happen, but you know, lots of rumors going around that Greer has like some kind of blackmail on Stephen Ross, but you know, they're rumors for a reason. There might be some truth to it, but again, there might not be anything to it but rumors. So it's hard to say if we're going to be still rolling with Chris Greer next year or not. And that's going to be key, right, to us getting draft pieces. Like, he hasn't done a great job with the draft pieces that he's gotten us so far. It's like, yeah, he has hit on a few, but if you want to break it down and go through the ones that he has hit on, I'm sure we can definitely stop naming off ones that he has hit on way before we can name off the busts that we've gotten through the years. Oh, nice. I appreciate it. Yeah, Grossi's such an awesome dude, man. Grossi's such an awesome dude. I'm so happy that everything's working out for him. For sure. For sure. The AFC Eastie Boys plan to be there one day. We're going to keep it rolling. We like to talk football. But, I mean, being the Browns, like, yeah, you could say the same thing. Like, bad organization. But at least you're trying. At least your coach is trying something different. You know what I mean? Like, you tried rolling Joe Flacco out there. He wasn't working. You had a different running back. I think he got injured, though, right? He got injured, and that's where Judkins got inserted. But at least your coach is trying something different. Like, our coach isn't. Like, we have pieces on our team. Like, we should be doing way better than we're doing right now. Like, if you go back, I don't know if you've watched any of the Dolphin games or not, but if you go back and you watch the Dolphin games, we should be 5-1. Every one of those games except for week 1 against Indianapolis. And even in week 1 against Indianapolis, there was a moment before it got away from us where we could have turned the tide and actually changed the outcome of that game, but that's neither here nor there. The point gap was way too different. We're going to say that one was out of control. But every other game, we've lost by we were leading it in the end, or we had a chance to lead it in the end. And in every game, at some point during the game, there's one or more players that has a moment. And the moment to make a game-changing play, a game-winning play, and they always fail, whether it's some sort of penalty that gives them a first down, whether it's like a holding or a roughing the kicker, missed tackles that allow players to get big chunks of yardage or go in for a touchdown. On the offensive side of the ball, obviously Tua Tagovailoa with the turnovers, like he has almost as many turnovers as he has touchdowns. And 2 of the turnovers that he has, if those 2 wouldn't have got taken away from penalties, he would have more interceptions than he has touchdowns, which is not good. He's looking like Jameis Winston right now, right? And it's only going into week 7. And not only that with Tua Tagovailoa, but we can't expect him to fight for that first down like you see quarterbacks like Baker Mayfield doing, Jackson Dart. I mean, dare I say Josh Allen? We already know. Drake May, look at that. They're top of the AFC East right now. They had what, 3 down years, New England? And now they're looking down at the rest of us again. Because their quarterback can scramble for that first down, put his shoulder down, take it if he needs to. Ours has to slide a yard short. Here we are, 4th and 1, middle of the field. Can't tush push like these other teams are starting to do. Like you said, Michael, 1 hit away. 1 hit away from being done. Just done. But maybe that's, I don't want to say it. Something needs to change. And Mike McDaniel's not doing it. Mike McDaniel should be like, see the writings on the wall right now and be like, all right, yes, he can put up numbers. He can run my offense pretty efficiently enough, you know. I'm getting off track because I stopped. I forgot about the defense, right? No, I talked about the defense. Missing tackles is big, allowing opponents to put 30 plus points on us. Because the 24 points that we're putting up, most of the time, 27, like, our offense is doing enough. Our defense is giving up too much, though. So who do we blame? I mean, do we blame the players on the field? Or do we blame the coaches for not having them prepared for a lot of these big moments where they're messing up and they're failing to take advantage of these moments where it's game winning? So, get rid of Waddle. Let's go ahead and get rid of A-Chain too, and Jaylen Phillips, because Jaylen Phillips is injury prone and he hasn't had an injury yet. Prime time. He should be somebody we should be getting rid of. We should be on the phone with San Francisco right now, right? We should be on the phone with San Francisco. Be like, look, we know you need a guy. Dallas Cowboys, we know they got picks. They just got some picks for Micah Parsons. You know they can give some stuff away. Dallas Cowboys would be prime. They need a guy like Jaylen Phillips. Hey, you have a good night too, man. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you smash that like on the way out. Helps with the algorithm. So yeah, Miami Dolphins have a lot of things that need to happen. And the question is, like, I don't think enough is going to happen if we don't lose tomorrow. We're going to have to lose tomorrow. We're going to have to fall to 1-6. Because if we go out there and win, and it would be just so Dolphins, right? It would be just so Dolphins to go out there tomorrow in a bad weather condition game. It's going to be windy, possibly raining. They're going to go out there. It would be just so Dolphins to go out there and make it look like Cleveland Browns were nothing. Not a problem. Come out with a score like 24-13 and just smooth sailing. Defense is humming. Offense is doing just enough. Just enough to get the job done. It would be just so Dolphins to go and do something like that. And then what does Stephen Ross do? Nothing. He'll end up doing nothing. Go another week. Then we play Atlanta and take a loss to Atlanta, and it looks horrible. And then he'll be wishing that he would have made some moves the week before, because guess what? Some of those holes that we could have filled with some of our players, other teams are already going to jump on that. Other teams are already going to jump on that. And it's going to be too late for us. We're just going to have to live with what we got. Ain't going to be no more suitors. No more suitors and booters. Everyone's going to be done. They're going to be like, nah. Kansas City going to be like, nah, we went and got our guy. Even though Alvin Kamara wants to sip pina coladas, guess what? A ring was very tempting. I told him, man, that pina colada, it'll taste a lot better when you got a Super Bowl ring. He said, what? Talking Super Bowl ring? You know, it's pina colada nice and all, but yeah. Now you're talking Super Bowl ring? Sounds about right. I like that. You can go play with you guys for a year or two. Give me a ring or two. Come back. Retire as a Saint. No. Be like, I never left, you know? They won't be mad. They won't hate me. And then the pina coladas. That tastes so good. You guys got you a deal, Andy Reid. And that's how it's going to go. Alvin Kamara is going to end up in Kansas City. He's going to go win him a ring. And we're going to have Devon A-Chain still. Yep. That's exactly what's going to happen. I got to clip that later. I did that on purpose. I got to clip that later. Anyways, so enough about the Dolphins for now, unless somebody wants to hop up and speak on it. Let me pin this to the top of the chat. No, I didn't want to do that. It's enough about the Dolphins right now. Let's talk about fantasy football. I need to start building some parlays for tomorrow. Oh, I can't do nothing on here. Oh, well, I can't pin it. I was going to pin the cancer challenge to the top of the screen, but that's the QR code too right down there if you want to donate to Dolphins Cancer Challenge. For every $500 that the AFCEASTIEBOYS raise, we'll be running 1 mile per 500 all the way every day, all the way up until the 5K, and that's in February 28th. All donations are 100% tax deductible and 100% goes to cancer research, so don't be afraid. It takes a community to make a difference. Now let's go. Alright. So, week 7. We had a hell of a show Thursday night. I ain't even going to lie. We had the 2 oldest quarterbacks in the league probably put on the best show of the weekend on Thursday night. I ain't going to lie. They were slinging that rock back and forth. Boom, boom, boom. The first half was kind of like, okay. You know, but then the second half, it was good. It was definitely good. But Sunday, we're going to have the Saints visiting the Chicago Bears. This should be a pretty good matchup for the Chicago Bears. It should also be a really good matchup for Alvin Kamara, who also, let me pull up a few screens here. We're going to play with some stats so we can try and build some parlays and try and win us some money. So go ahead, feel free to jump on up and join us. If you have not already joined our Discord, it's super easy. You head over to our page, you hit that subscribe button, you'll find in our links, you'll find our Discord link. You go ahead, hit it, join, and then join in the voice channel, and boom, you'll pop up here right next to me. And then we can talk through it. Boom, just like that. The Waffles joined in the chat. And that's how it happens, ladies and gentlemen. Time for the headphones to go on. Alrighty. But now that I got more than just me up here, I'm going to turn this off so that I can start searching through screens. How are you doing tonight, Waffles?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, I'm doing well. We just got back from a lovely, adventurous afternoon. Oh, went out to Spirit Halloween to get little man a costume.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, what did you get?
I got Fortnite!
You got a Fortnite costume? He didn't want to be a football player.
I like Fortnite. What's wrong with that?
What? Yeah. Yeah, the camera's off, girl. Come on now. That booty. Sorry, everybody. Only I get to look at that.
I can make Fortnite. Oh, I can.
Yeah, you could, but you won't be able to hear anything. That's all. He walks up, just like looking at me all funny. I'm like, what? She's like, is the camera off? Yeah.
I don't care if I don't hear this
Yeah.
game.
For now. I mess with it.
Well, you're just in
Hey.
time. I just got done talking shit about the Dolphins.
Oh, I missed all the good stuff?
You did miss all the good stuff. And I even did like a cool little...
That's okay.
Alvin,
I won't ask you to repeat yourself. I'll just go back and watch it.
I did like a cool little Alvin Kamara skit too. I'm gonna go and clip.
Oh, a nice little Alvin Kamara. Dude's not even on yet. Calm down.
Don't agree with
Now I'm
it?
about to start putting
That's
some
too
parlays
bad.
together. Like and subscribe
8:24.
anyways.
Why'd you even
Like and
turn that on?
subscribe
Don't you have to go to
anyways.
bed soon? Oh, the 5-minute rule.
Oh, gotta love the 5-minute rule.
Yeah. Always a fun rule. So we had fun. We hit a thrift store for a little bit.
That's what.
Yeah, would you just chill, dude? Gosh. 5 whole minutes, and I got the only lighter in the house. All right, here you go.
What?
All right, so I sent you.
All right. I do not have my phone. It died like 20 minutes ago before I got home. I'm on the computer right now, actually.
Okay, so I got some props here actually.
Got some props
already.
Like some betting props, some player props.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Let me know if you guys can see it, but I'll read them off to you as
Oh, that's where the camera's looking. Hey. There's a small child smiling at me on the camera now.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, what's up, everybody? Hey.
Welcome in, welcome in. Glad
Welcome to the AFC Eastie Boys with Bat Dad. Nah, we got some cool stuff today. A lot of it will be featured on Charlie's Choice Collections. Come tomorrow morning.
Oh, you still got to put that link on our channel, man.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. Let me just look into the... I can't even do it from here. Awesome.
You'll have to do it another time. I'm saying, like, put it on our actual profile.
Oh, yeah. I can't figure out how to add a link. It's driving me crazy.
All right, I'll show you how next time I'm over there. Anyway, so looking at a couple player props for this weekend. I'm seeing here we got Drake May at 200 plus. They're playing Tennessee this week. How do you feel about that?
Drake May against Tennessee, I think, is a wonderful matchup for the Patriots. Tennessee has been pretty much getting rolled over by almost everybody they've played this season. Cam Ward's starting to figure it out over there, but their defense is not strong. So I think Drake May's got a chance to put up some good numbers.
All right, hold on. Let me get some pencil and paper so we
can throw some stats.
Start writing shit down.
Oh, you want to like how many passing yards is he gonna have?
Well, this one here, this prop is 200 plus
for passing.
Yeah, passing yards.
I would want to be somewhere around 175. and like maybe 15 rushing yards.
All right, hold on. Let me look at
like
look at
parlayed together for Drake May.
All right, because yeah, the over under on the game right now is 231.5. So you would have to go to his all passing yards and
Yeah, you have to go to the alt
and that
and then
makes
do
it
175.
that
That's a
makes it
plus
minus-
500 or minus 500.
I'm seeing minus 700.
Okay, 700. Yeah, I'm not looking at it again. I'm just kind of going off of what I think it would be.
That was pretty close. Yeah, minus 700. So that's not very appealing. So we'll scratch that one off the list because you don't think he would hit 200 because even 200 would be minus 300. But we can look at.
Yeah, like I really don't.
All right, let's look at his rushing though. All right, so rushing for him, the over would be
25.
23.5.
20. Okay.
Drake May rushing attempts to record 6 would be minus 155, and then for 23.5 would be minus 120.
Yeah, see, it's like I see like 4, so it's like I don't think he's gonna get 6,
Right?
because he'll throw the ball, like he'll scramble and throw it. You know what I mean?
All right, so that one's a no-go.
It only counts as a rush if he runs forward and slides.
All right, so that one's a no-go.
Or gets tackled, whatever.
All right, for the next one on this prop list, there's Caleb Williams for 200 plus passing yards, playing the Saints this week. The prop bet in Hard Rock right now is 209.5. And that's minus 115.
And that's Caleb Williams passing yards?
Correct. Against the Saints.
What has Caleb Williams been doing, and what have teams been doing against the Saints? It's like the numbers you want to know about on that. Like the Saints have put up how many passing yards per game
Give me 1 second.
in the last 4 games,
Thank you. Give me 1 second.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of numbers to throw together quick. Let's see. Where's a good place to do NFL stats? Right here at the AFCEASTIEBOYS. Alright, I don't want Discord. That's what we're using. No.
Bro, NFL.com don't ever fucking work, bro.
That is so funny, yeah, because as soon as you said that, I was clicking on NFL.com, and now I'm like, no, what do I expect when it comes up?
It never works.
Player stats? Are you looking for next gen stats? Like, what are we after here? All right, we want. Who was it? Where are your bitch ass? Caleb Williams. Stats. Stats. Okay. Week 1 against the Vikings, he completed 21 and attempted 35 for 210 yards. He is consistently, every game this season, broke 200 yards. And that's against the Vikings, the Lions, the Cowboys, the Raiders, and the Commanders. So who's he playing this week? The Chargers?
The Saints.
The Saints?
Probably the easiest defensive game on the schedule so far.
Okay, so then no thanks. Back a page, go to team stats. Saints. Stats. Okay, it's not showing what's been done to their defense. Passes, returns, defensive. Okay, opponent. No, that's just total.
There's a golden wish in my name. Oh my gosh. Golden wish.
Okay, so that doesn't help me. Go to the roster. That doesn't help me. But at least the info shows that he consistently puts up 200 yards every game this season.
Oh, you gotta get that.
Okay, so you feel like that is a safe bet at minus 155? Or would you go for the over on 209, so basically 210 for minus 115?
No.
Let's see. Back to Caleb Williams. Back to his stats. And his average is he's had one game against the Lions at 207. Everything else was above 209. So I would say that's a safe. I would say that's a safe over.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and click, we're gonna go ahead and click that as on a ticket right now.
Yeah, I think that's a safe over because, like I said, he's only had one game where he did under that, and that was against the Lions. Like, he played some hard defenses, Vikings, but then you got Cowboys, Raiders, and Commanders.
All right. Can you see my screen?
No, not yet anyway.
Like, if you look on your Discord, I'm sure.
Yeah, I can see the watch stream.
Yeah.
NFL 100% trends. Okay, so you're looking at giving me information that's already like been validated.
Well, this is another one
The receptions.
This is
another one
pulled up. Yeah, that we can look through and see if there's any of these that we want to fade. You know what I mean?
I like that Rattler 125.
Yeah, but looking at the payout on that would be like, let me see it. 125. It's not even on here as an option.
Of course not.
175 is the lowest it's showing on Hard Rock. Tua Tagovailoa, 1 passing touchdowns. I don't really like that, to be honest. Like, he could easily get that with a screen pass to Devon Achane, and then Devon Achane does the rest of the work. But it is going to be a windy and possibly rainy game, so like, I don't expect a lot of passes to be thrown, especially deep ones. So I'm gonna stay away from that, even if it's like plus something. I'm honestly gonna stay away from Tua Tagovailoa passing touchdowns.
All right, so one that I see on here that I do like is K. Williams from the Rams, 50-plus rushing yards. I'm just going to double back.
I'm going to go look and see what that is on the app. The Rams, that's Sunday. That's tomorrow morning, right? Yeah. All right, so 50-plus for Kyron Williams. The over under for him is 67.5. So 50 rushing yards would pay minus 350. But if you went to, let's go, if you look at his rushing plus receiving yards, it's 88.5. And that's minus 115. And that's rushing plus receiving for Kyren Williams. What do you think?
What did you say?
Hold on, let me turn my mic up.
I like the 50+ rushing yards. That's where I'm at.
The 50+ rushing yards pays out minus 350.
Right, because it's expected.
Correct. His rushing plus receiving yards is 88.5, and it pays out minus 115. So that's like you're expecting him to get 50 rushing yards. That would be another 38.5 receiving. But,
or he could get it all in rushing, have no catches, and still get it. And they are playing who in London?
All right, so they're playing the Jaguars in London, and this is the part that scares me. But you also got to remember, Puka Nacua is not going to be starting.
Mm-hmm.
So number one weapon is not going to
pass
be
attack
there.
is Devontae Adams and Tyler Higbee.
Now you flex in Kyren Williams. Let's see what the receptions would be for him.
3.5.
Probably 2.5 minus 125.
2.5.
Yeah, 2.5. Travis Etienne is 2.5, and that's plus 110. That seems like a lock right there. 3 receptions for Travis Etienne. Let me look at his numbers. Hold on. Can you guys hear me out there?
Yeah.
My wife was saying that I was low.
Yeah, it's because you mumble too much when you talk.
Yeah.
Let's go. You got to get into it. You're going to talk loud. Tell these people what you think.
I'm looking down at my stats right now.
There you go. There you go.
Now
you're in it.
All right, so let me look up Travis Etienne real quick. Because I'm pretty sure he's gotten 3 receptions.
All right, Jacksonville Jaguars, Travis Etienne.
Yeah. I'm pulling him up now too. All right, so receiving.
He bounces around.
Yeah, he's got 2 receptions in week 1. Yeah, he doesn't always get...
Coming off his highest total last week.
Yeah, he had 1, 3, then 4. And that's why it's a plus 115 or a plus 110, because it's not guaranteed. It is very sporadic.
Well, I mean, I'm sure these were check down passes as well, so it's not like he's an active receiver in the passing game. It's just a matter of he's that safety net for Trevor Lawrence.
Looking at other receptions on this game, you have Devontae Adams, 6.5 plus 110, with no Puka Nacua. Either he gets it or they shut him down and he gets none of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the only thing I was gonna say. If the Jaguars defense doubles him the whole game, he might not get the 6, and then somebody else on the team eats. In this case, either Williams or who else would Stafford throw it to?
Yes, Tyler Higbee, and there's also Tutu Atwell as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tutu.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we
I like how I
be
put
friends?
2-2 into the search bar and it changed it to Walker.
Well, he's been out for the last couple weeks, so he's not going to have a lot of stats on there. I think he's played like 2 games so far this year.
All right. It looks like he played week 1, sat week 2 and 3, and then he's played week 4 and 5, and then sat week 6.
So he's played 3 weeks.
Yeah, and put up a 1 for 88 and a 2 for 72. So he's like definitely the deep threat option kind of deal.
Right. So if Devontae is getting double teamed, Tutu
They'll set him up with they'll set him up with a long route. Because if Puka doesn't play or even like plays like less touches than he would expect, I think Tutu would get a couple receptions.
Longest reception for Tutu Atwell is 20.5 at -110, meaning he gets a reception of at least 21 yards.
Yes, Puka ruled out Sunday versus Jaguars.
Yeah, I already double checked that. We also got Terry McLaurin and Deebo Samuel out. And just question marks around Zach Ertz. But Zach Ertz flew with them, to whereas Scary Terry and Deebo did not. So Zach Ertz most likely will play.
Right, one of those definite.
So what do you think about the Devontae Adams at +110? They got Brian Thomas Jr. at +120 for 6 receptions. Travis Hunter.
Probably do not think Devontae's going to get 7 receptions. That's what I think.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think he hit 7. I think he hit 5. It'll be underwhelming for him. He'll get 5 at like 90 yards or something like that.
So do you like any of the plays for Tutu Atwell? The receptions for him are 2.5, and that's -160. And then
Honestly, I don't. I don't see Tutu getting more than 3 receptions if he's only being utilized for long throws like that.
okay, so you would rather take the 20.5 or just stay away from it altogether?
I'd probably stay away from it altogether.
Yeah.
Especially if I was trying to parlay it in same game with some of my other bets for this like matchup.
All right, so we got. What about longest reception for Devontae at 26?
Hard to say against the Jacksonville defense, and at the same time, like he doesn't really get a lot of yards after the catch anymore. Unless he breaks a tackle or two, I don't see him getting that many. Because like you said, the deep threat balls go to Tutu.
Well, I mean, typically they go to Puka.
Exactly. But do you think they're going to push the veteran Devontae to run the deep routes?
I mean, that's the type of receiver he is, though.
Well, that's where I'm going to differ with you. Like I said, I don't think that's gonna play out like that.
All right, so back to Kyron Williams with rushing and receiving 88.5.
That I would probably
minus
take.
115.
That I probably would take.
Or we have
the 88.5.
Or we have just rushing over 67.5 for minus 115.
Take the total scrimmage. That way you're not pissed off if he catches one and goes deep.
And that's usually why I do it, just in case, because he is.
Because if he gets a reception for say 15 yards and runs after the catch for another 25, you're gonna be pissed off at yourself that you didn't just pick up 25 yards rush. You know what I mean? You'll be mad at the rushing yards you didn't get.
All right, so here's one for Tutu Atwell, minus 115 for 39.5 rushing plus receiving. And Travis Hunter Jr. has 40.5 rushing plus receiving.
Who was that? Travis Hunter and what?
Travis Hunter has 40.5 rushing plus receiving, and Tutu Atwell has 39.5 rushing plus receiving.
The Tutu Atwell, you're again.
Actually,
it's like you're begging for the long ball. So, but with Travis Hunter, 40 yards seems manageable, but I haven't really seen him dominate as a receiver.
All right, here's a better one. Tutu Atwell for straight up receiving yards, 39.5 is plus 100.
I imagine it would be.
I mean, you're imagining that this game is going to go how I think this game is going to go, and the Rams are.
I think it's going to be a heavy rushing, ground and pound game.
In London?
In London.
I don't know, man. These aren't like rushing ground and pound teams. Receiving yards under for Devontae Adams is plus 105 at 85.5. You sound like you would take that.
85.5, under 85.5
is plus 105
for Devontae Adams.
And the over 85.5 is minus 140.
Yeah, I would probably take the under. I'm not looking at his stats exactly at the moment, but they'd be skewed without, with Puka there. So let's see. Let's take a look anyway. Yeah, he's had 4 games where he's got under 60 and only 2 where he's over. Here, I gotta pause this for a second. I'll be right back.
No worries. I'm going to step out for a few minutes. I'm going to leave them with a highlights. I'm going to go. My wife just got home. I'm going to go say hi and smoke a cigarette. Oh, actually, this one doesn't have the highlights. I lied. This one does not have the highlights.
Well, all right, Ron, it's been great talking to you.
McDaniel denied that there's going to be a trade between Jaylen Waddle. He denied it. We'll be right back to talk about it. Like and subscribe anyways.
Like and subscribe anyways.
What are you doing, bud? What are you doing, bud? Alright, what's up? What's up? Back in Cat in the Hat, back in all black, ready to attack these parlays off track. Let's effing go. Let's effing go. Alright, let's go back to this so y'all can see what we got going on here. So, oh, I forgot to grab a pencil. I forgot to grab a pencil. Make sure that's turned down, bud, okay? What's up, bud?
What's this little sign that says I forgot my pin too?
Don't hit it. Do this. Alrighty. Alright, so let's take a look at a few of these prop bets. Everybody can see them, right? Everybody can see what's on the screen.
There's a cockroach on the screen. It's in the cockroach now.
Alright, so we already scratched off Tua Tagovailoa passing touchdowns. I don't really like that game. He could easily get one with a Devon A-Chain reception that goes for a touchdown, but it's going to be very windy and could be possible rain, so we're going to scratch that off. Spencer Rattler, 125 passing yards against New England. That's not an option for Hard Rock Bet, so that one's scratched off. Justin Herbert for, who are they playing? The Chargers are playing the Colts. So we have Justin Herbert for 150 plus passing yards. So let's check that out. I already had one partially built. Where'd it go? Alright, so let's look for it. Alright, here we go. Passing. 262.5 is the over, so 150. Again, that's not even on here. It's minus 2,000. Patrick Mahomes, 175 yards. That's going to be minus 2,200.
Why are those feet? What is that, Rudy? Did somebody morph into Rudy?
I can definitely see
How did somebody turn into Rudy?
Justin Herbert getting passing touchdowns.
How did somebody turn into Rudy?
Daniel Jones passing touchdowns is over 1.5.
How'd somebody turn into Rudy from icing?
How do you feel about that, Waffles? Are you still there with us? else do we got?
Oh, I know this hybrid.
Justin Jefferson, receiving yards.
Raptor? Whatever these guys are, they're here. I have
It's
never.
minus
seen them.
525.
I have never seen these crazy mega hybrids.
Mm-mm-mm.
So here's the badge dinosaur. The Indominus Rex. The Indoraptor. The Scorpius Rex.
So these are all really low.
The
Stephon Diggs, 3 receptions. I like that. Let's go look at his game. Patriots,
The
Titans.
Mega Indominus Rex.
Here we are. Let's go to
The Mega
receptions.
Indoraptor.
4.5 receptions, so 5 receptions. They're saying 3 receptions, 3 plus.
Whatever this is. The Ultimasaurus. Meet the owner. Join the group. Whatever this is. Whatever this is. Whatever this is. Ember.
Keenan Allen.
Mega Scorpius Rex. I think.
Alright, let's look through the receptions here.
And the Rebirth Mosasaurus.
Looking through those, ladies and gentlemen, let me know some that you like and we should look into as far as building a parlay. Let us know in the chat or hop up in the Discord with us.
Watch Mad Bennett, please. Watch Mad Bennett, please.
Hey, bud, you're gonna have to turn that down. Alright. I'm back.
Huh?
Let's get one of these put together. Let's get something put together. I'm back.
I can't hear you.
Alright, so we go into Hard Rock Bets and we put some of these together. Alright, let's just say passing. Let's go to Patrick Mahomes, alt passing yards.
What's wrong with the noise?
Don't bang on the keys, bud. It's minus 2200. Alright, here's another one we can look at. Throw in some touchdowns together. Alright, so we got George Pickens, 100% chance to get a touchdown. Yay or nay?
I'm just looking at all the stuff from these days.
That pays plus 130. Rome Odunze to get a touchdown playing the Saints. That is plus 130 as well. Devon A-Chain. Anytime touchdown. It's going to be minus 110. 2 touchdowns. It's plus 450.
I'm looking at
Christian McCaffrey.
I'm looking at the pictures I've had.
Playing the Falcons.
I've had the pictures
Minus 175.
I'm seeing the pictures I've had from these days
Kyron Williams.
to the really, really old days.
Minus 140. Jonathan Taylor. It's an away game. 67%, 2 of 3 for away games against the Chargers. Minus 225 for Jonathan Taylor. Alright, then we go to Josh Jacobs. Minus 300. It's an away game as well. 8 of 9. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Late Monday night. Plus 110 for an anytime touchdown on that one. Tampa Bay and Detroit. So they got Rachaad White and we got Mike Evans playing. So they got Rachaad White and Jahmyr Gibbs going in for a touchdown. Detroit is hosting this game. 50% versus Tampa Bay, 33% versus Detroit. So see, I don't like those numbers. 0% versus Cleveland on A-Chain. 0% versus Arizona. Right now, as it stands, without Jahmyr Gibbs and Rachaad White,
Yes.
a $10 bet pays $1,400.
Let's add stickers.
What if we go Mike Evans coming back, playing against Detroit? I kind of like that. I think Jahmyr Gibbs might still be a lock. Baker Mayfield could even be a lock for a touchdown here. I like Mike Evans. So this is an 11 bet parlay. $10 would pay $4,700. $1 pays $469. How do you feel with Drake London getting a touchdown? Just want to update it for me with Drake London on there.
Perfect.
It doesn't want to update it for me with Drake London on there. What do we got? Waffles disappeared. Where'd you go? There was another touchdown prop sheet. Here we go. Let's look at this one. So compare this one. Jonathan Taylor. Kyron Williams. Lottery, Mac Hollins. Rashee Rice plus 130. Romeo Dobbs. It's too risky to try and guess who's gonna get it in Green Bay, other than Tucker Kraft or Josh Jacobs. It's just too risky. Too risky. Alright, I wonder if it'll update it now. There we go. Drake London. I'm gonna take that one off.
And my field trip is on November 5th
Where are you going?
to see the manatees.
Oh yeah?
And if you don't see them, we can see the other enclosures.
We're gonna go with a Zach Ertz touchdown there.
It's taken an hour for this movie to start.
Do we expect Justin Jefferson to get a touchdown?
Wait, what? I make a movie of
Alright, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
killing the deer.
16 bets. $10. $10 is gonna pay you $782,000. $1 will pay you $78,000. Anytime touchdowns from George Pickens, Zach Ertz, Kyron Williams, Jahmyr Gibbs, Mike Evans, Christian McCaffrey, Drake London, Rome Odunze, Alvin Kamara, Devon Achane, Jonathan Taylor, JSN, Cam Scatterbo, Justin Jefferson, and Mason Taylor. It's verifying my location. It doesn't want to let me make this bet. Watch. My app has been acting funny. Come on, what are you doing? Come on, what are you doing? What the heck, man? Oh, there we go. It won't let me share it, though. I don't know why it doesn't let me share them anymore. Alright. Alright, so I got me one built. I'm feeling pretty confident with. I'm gonna go build a few more. But I'm gonna go hang out with my wife and do it since nobody wants to join, so. Waffles, where'd you go? Bum 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 bum. Are these touchdowns? Anytime touchdown sheet. You got Devontae Adams, Chig Okonkwo, Alvin Kamara, Harold Fannin, Mason Taylor. I got the same one. Mason Taylor, Justin Jefferson. They got Rashid Rice on here as well. These are their favorite. Rico Dowdle. I'm not big on Rico Dowdle this week. Cortland Sutton, Quentin Johnston, Jake Ferguson. It's probably a good one. You got Debo. Debo's not even playing. Romeo Dobbs, Amon Ra. Alright, well that's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for those of you joining us. We appreciate it. We'll catch you next time. Don't forget, tomorrow we will be live for the Dolphins versus the Browns. Live play-by-play, live reactions. And don't forget.
Don't agree with it? That's too bad.